Hey, Doug Rawadi here again. Welcome to our 7th and final Getting Started tutorial video. In this one, we're going to take a tour of Systematic Revenue's Tasks page. But before we get underway, be aware that Tasks is also a work in progress as of this recording. Some of the features and functions I cover here may very well change in the weeks ahead. The good news, though, is that the principles behind them will largely remain the same. We're beginning the session on the Tasks page, which, just like Dashboard, Contacts, and Campaigns, is another header menu selection that can be easily accessed from anywhere in the application. In advance of this recording, I created a handful of tasks under my user account to populate the window. Those are the tasks currently on display. Notice that they're spread out over a couple of weeks, that they're assigned to different contacts, and that they cover different bases. There are 3 calls, 1 email, 1 demo, and 1 meeting. 4 task categories that are predefined in Systematic Revenue. Each one features a brief summary of what the task entails and a due date. Tasks that are due today or overdue have their due date highlighted in red. Each task can also be edited or deleted by clicking on the appropriate icons to the right of its due date. And to mark a task as complete, simply click on its corresponding radio button. Doing so removes it from the Incomplete Tasks window view. Let's eliminate this one right now. Now, since I'm one of 6 users on this particular application, we can also view their task activity by adjusting the display settings located under the Tasks window header. In fact, there are 4 different submenus to choose from here, so there are potentially a lot of ways to organize and display tasks. You can display tasks by completion status. Notice that right now we are viewing incomplete tasks, but clicking on this link, we have the choice of all tasks, completed tasks, or incomplete tasks. We can also sort by the individual user. It's defaulting right now to me, but if we click on this, it can be anyone or any one of these other users. We can sort by the contacts that the tasks are assigned to. Simply clicking in here and typing a name will produce tasks associated with any individual contact within your application. And of course, lastly, we can sort by when they're due. Anytime, due before today, today, tomorrow, or as you can see, there are a variety of other choices. I'm going to go back here for a minute and click on all tasks associated with Doug Rawadi. Now you'll note that the task we just completed is showing up because we're now looking at all of my tasks, not only the ones that have yet to be done, but the one, in this case, that we just marked as being completed. Now let's take a look at a little bit of a different sort option. Let's go to all tasks, back to incomplete, and this time let's sort by anyone that is a user within the system. Now you'll see a variety of overdue tasks that unfortunately other users have apparently forgotten or neglected, but the nice thing about this is if you are someone who is managing a variety of users on the application, it gives you the ability to sort of look at everything to see what's upcoming, what is already completed, and what needs to be jumped on immediately. We'll close this tutorial out by showing you how to create new tasks. The first thing I'm going to do is go up here and change the user status to myself again, and then select New Task by clicking on the green button in the upper right corner. This opens the Create a New Task window. Understand that every task has to be associated with a particular contact. In this case, Jim Sieverts. Now in this field, we have to just describe what it is the task entails. Let's say call, and instead of typing Jim's name in, we'll go to the Personalize Merge fields. We will insert the contact first name and put for lunch. Let's select a due date of the 18th for this one and open up our category windows. Now notice the current selection are the categories that come with Systematic Revenue right out of the box. But just as in our other applications, we can add new categories right from here by clicking on this button or doing it from within our user list area. Since this is a call, let's select call, and we'll now create this task. And notice now on the 18th, we have a task assigned, a call in fact, to call Jim for lunch. And the reason that this has his name in it is because we inserted the contact merge field when we actually created the task description. That pretty much wraps up tasks. Again, keep in mind, this is an evolving feature that will have enhancements over the weeks and months to come. In the meantime, though, dive in, understand what it can do to drive and direct your business because it's a very powerful tool. This also wraps up our Getting Started video series. Thanks very much for your attention, and I do look forward to speaking to you again in future tutorials. Go out and have a great time with systematic revenue.